Good morning. That's weird. Why do I not show up? Hold. Why is bro broken? Why is bro broken? You know what? We're just gonna... do that. I don't know why bro was broken. That's gonna be a figure out later problem. Oh my gosh! I forgot down here is like a cat spawner. I forgot about a cat spawner. Hi! Hell yeah. Another cat to add to the collection. Love this for me. Wee! Hello? Over here, please. There we go. Okay, and now... there we go. So much better. As you can see, we suddenly have more cows over here. That is because I have taken to this breeding pit, becoming a population pit. So we are now populating this side with animals. At the moment, we're doing the Highland cows. This is still a murder pit, I fear. I just need a lot of rabbit hide for pouches. Like a lot. But we're breeding up our Highland cows so that we can populate the area, because they have the least amount of Highland cows. Probably do the mushrooms. And then ideally... hi, Cece. Good morning. It's not morning, but good morning. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna make that one shorter just so that nothing spawns up there. That could be bad. What if one day I come out of there and there's just a creeper on top of me? That would be terrible. It would be horrible. Bump bump. We've slowly been filling this up. Slowly but surely. I finished the walls and the roof. finish the rest of what we had not done yesterday. Also, little nether wart farm. Just a tiny one. But it gets me a lot of nether wart, so I'm happy about it. Boom. I'm so happy that my crimson works again. I need to put these back in here. So obviously this is the nether basement. Then I have made a chicken farm. As you can see. And it's working pretty well. It's going pretty good for us. And this works in conjunction with the one that's outside also. I'm gonna make a sugarcane farm here. Very similar to the one that we just broke. Like, it's just gonna be small. I just kind of want multiples. The colors basement is gonna be here, and if I counted correctly, we shouldn't break into the wall. If I did not count correctly, then I will just move this over. However many blocks I need to move it over. Again, should have counted correctly for this ancient city basement. If I didn't, we're gonna move the entry over. And then we have pumpkin and melon farm going there. And the sand basement should be here. I have not planned anything else. I didn't even get to the end of the hallway. Like, I could fit something else here. For sure. I can definitely fit something here, because the pumpkin and melon farm is going to go to here. It's going to go to this block, and this is going to be the wall. No, wait. It's going to go to this one. And this will be the wall. That'll be the wall. This will be... Oh, wait, no. This one. This one? This one. Yes. This one will be the wall. This will be inside. This will be pumpkin seed. Oh. Then melon seed. So technically we can go out. If we start counting from here, and that's the wall, we can add something on this side, like another basement. I have so many basements. It's bad. It's bad. Because then, right, I also have to fill out this entire tunnel. Except for this area here. Here are my farmers. I need to put them in their holes. And I also technically need to start farming. But that's a technically thing. Like, we don't have to. I need to get this grown again, because it's kind of messy. We have to finish this building. Sweater's building a farmhouse here. I need to lay the pathway, but I kind of want the building in the way. You know? I want the building there so that I can actually put the path in. I need to finish... This is more of an off-stream thing. I need to finish terraforming this area because I don't like the way that the down is coming. We've gone all the way over here. I'm gonna bring this out a little more. Again, off stream thing. Cover this hole quite desperately. This is our tunnel, our best friend. And this is what I mean by I cannot do anything in this area because we just have this copper tunnel. Just sitting there. Have to rebuild the entire village. Yes, there is a villager sleeping up there. Don't mind him. I had to terraform. I also have to replace this bridge because it's not meant to be cobblestone. Same with this one. They're not meant to be cobblestone. They just are because they are. Don't question it. Honestly. Oh, a clock. And a flint and steel. Oh, wow. I'm in danger. I'm really not. I'll take that. There we go. It's fine. You know what? You're not good enough. I have better horses now. I have much better horses, actually. It's been way too long. Way too long. Oh my god, the iron farm worked and I didn't even have to reset it. Oh! Hey there. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Hold. Did he go down here? Like, this is the only area I can figure he might come to. Goodbye, Enderman, I suppose. That's kind of crazy. Oh. Wait, why is there no lighting here? There's definitely meant to be. Oh, There's definitely meant to be lighting there. We'll just ignore that, actually. We're just gonna ignore that. I still have so much organizing I need to do, and I have been putting it off. I will say. I am actively putting off organization and all of that. But in fairness, I don't have a basement for everything yet. And I have to have a basement for all of the block types to go before we can do anything. Quite literally. So, no organization. This villager technically should move, but I don't care. Not yet. What are you doing out here? Oh no. Sethos. No! I'm so glad you didn't murder my camel. How the fuck did you get out? You were peacefully inside yesterday. Oh my god, I need to go get health potions. I need to get health potions now. I don't even know if I have health potions. Uh-oh. This is not good. No, 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 no. Bottles? What the fuck? Update, I was correct. I don't have health potions. Wait, but I don't have claw. Wait, this isn't good. Glass? Bottles. Okay. Oh, but this is bad. These bottles are for the bees. There used to be a bunny in here because it was trying desperately to get in, but then it tried desperately to get out, and so I simply just let it out. And then, okay. I can do one. That's a weakness. That's one piece of glass. Maybe I have more. Swiftness, honey bottle. Hold. Potion of regen. Okay. All right. We're good. Do I have any more of these? No, I don't. But one should be enough. Regen potion. And gunpowder. Ancient city. Coming in clutch again. How high do I have to make these goddamn walls? Like... Perfect. Okay, good. Finally. Better health-wise. Like, the rabbits aren't getting out. How is Sethos getting out? I swear it should not be possible. Because, like, he can't... Surely he can't do that. Surely not. I hope not. Oh. Jump down here, check on the... Oh. Uh-oh. Well, free range armadillos. Oh, that's full. Oh. If I ever need the armadillos again, which I doubt, considering. Hold on, why is that full? Oh, because it is feeding into the chest directly. That makes sense. I'm just gonna put those on top of here for now. Armadillo scoop. If I ever need more, which I doubt because, quite full. Chicken eggs are doing decently. I think the other chicken farm is just out of range of this one. Because otherwise it should definitely be more full with that one being almost 3 double chests. Which honestly I'm kind of glad about because I don't need to be checking all of the chicken farms all the time. I do. I don't have nearly enough wither roses yet. I have a problem and I admit it. I am the first to admit that I have a problem. I have almost 27 stacks of wither roses. We're at 21 and a half, basically. It's great. It's amazing. I'm gonna turn on shaders. We don't need to be seeing the whole world. Oop. It's not the speediest. I made it really small. It works for what I need it to. Don't worry, we're fine. It's not the fastest one. If I wanted a fast one, I could go quite a while that way. I just kind of want a slow one. I want a slow one for now. A little creeper farm above my desert. I kind of need to go grab that beacon, but we're gonna mine some sand. I think we should try to finish the ocean monument today. Our little ocean monument project. It is near and dear to my heart. But also it would be silly to message the person that I'm draining the ocean monument for and be like, happy holidays, your ocean monument's finished and ready to drain. I think it would be silly. Oh, Cece, you haven't even heard. I'm not draining 1. I'm draining 2. It's 2. There's one for someone else, and there's one for me. It's fun. Crazy behavior. You know, if we're having spawn priority, we're really not getting that many spawns. Maybe I should go to the big one. I mean, my shovel's got enough durability that we can do some of this. I'm the only one on, so all of the mobs should be spawning near me. It's just... they're a little bit difficult sometimes, you know? I also absolutely chose the worst place for that specific type of creeper farm. Because it uses snowmen. And you know what snowmen do? They die in the desert. And the Badlands. And that is, well, it's the only biome around. So, yeah. Not the best. Hold. Put that way, put that way, put that way, put that and that way. The snow golems. They melt. They turn into snowballs if they enter a desert or a badlands, and that creeper farm up there uses a snow golem instead of cats. It's just really small, and I should make it bigger, but I just needed something small, quick, and easy. And now I am realizing that I definitely need something that's a little bit more powerful. But there are other ones on the server. There's literally 2 more. There's 2 more I could go to, so we're good. I just need to collect a bunch more sand so that we can finish the monument. I zoom out. Here you can see we're almost done. Like, there's not that much left to do. This is one of the creeper farms. This is the other creeper farm. And then, of course, there's mine over here in the river. Then my skeleton farm. In the middle of my fields, which was really upsetting to me because this was meant to be more potato. There was supposed to be so much more potato. And then the video game said, nope, you're getting a skeleton farm. Speaking of skeletons, fuck you. I could sleep. But I don't want to. You know what? Fine. Too many creatures of the night. No thank you. A few creatures of the night are fine. But that many. All this XP is going into my pickaxe, which is the second iteration of this pickaxe. Because I gave the first one to Sweater, and then I logged out. And we have not been online at the same time since. So I have not had my Silk Touch pickaxe in so long. It had been like 3 or 4 days. Not that long. So I just made myself a new one. I use Silk Touch for everything, especially because I need so much stone brick. I don't want to waste coal on smelting stone. Because fun fact, I'm building a castle. I have a schematic of one. I'm still working on it in single player to see what I need to change, but also they have like missing blocks in the schematic. So I'm just like, okay, cool. And trying to figure it out on my own. So it's taking me a little bit. But I think it's gonna look really pretty once it's done. I am just gonna have a castle for rent because I ain't planning on doing anything with it. I just kind of really wanted to build a castle. I wanted the vibes of a castle. And then I know that other people on the server want to do lore. So like background actor who just casually owns a castle. It's a good plan. And then if I want to do something, I can. And I just have a castle. I've been on my single player creative building world doing that quite a bit. If you wonder what I get up to when I'm not streaming, it's pretty much this. Getting sand, terraforming, breeding animals, occasionally finishing builds, but mostly it's like just planning builds in creative. The castle is just kind of stressing me out because of the missing blocks, and then it's also not got terrain underneath it, which means I have to build in the sky. And I need to get the terrain so that I know where I can build it. In this world, there's a lot of thoughts and planning to be done for building this castle. And I don't like it. Like, at the moment, we're in the tedious phase. We're in the gather materials, gather blocks, do terraforming, plan things out, second, triple, quadruple guess yourself. It ain't that fun. I also have to plan out an entire village. Like, in the end, all of this is gonna look amazing. It's gonna look great. We're gonna have an amazing time. It's gonna be wonderful. The problem is just getting there and getting to that point where I can say, yeah, I'm happy with this. You know? I have a vision in my head. I want that vision to be realized. It's just taking a lot longer than I expected for it to get there. Because, of course, it all gets so overwhelming. It's why I took on so many projects. Like draining this ocean monument for Louise. Because I knew I needed a break from whatever was going on with the mountain that we have now deemed Australia. The two people who live on it are from Australia, but also we are here. We are 3,000 blocks away from the closest person. And we are 5,000 to 6,000 blocks away from spawn. So, yeah. We called this place Australia. Because it basically is. I knew I wanted to build big. I kind of always do. I don't do things small scale. And if I do things small scale, it's like small scale builds that all fit together to make something greater that is quite large. So I felt bad taking up a lot of space really close to spawn. So I found a cute mountain. And I took it. Like our fields. I knew I wanted them to be big. I still have to do a little bit of terraforming on the fields, honestly. Over here with the carrots and over here with the wheat. I knew I wanted them to be big. And I definitely made them big. There's a village. There's going to be a pretty big house up here. Our animal area, including a beedom, all over here. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. And I knew that I wanted it to be big. So it kind of ended up in a weird situation where we want to be social-ish, but we also build on such a large scale that we didn't want to be too close to people. And I refused to build in a snow biome again. I've done it before. I have another server that I play on occasionally where I've built in. It's a forest, a piece of plains, a little bit of meadow, but mostly it's a snowy mountain. And so up at world height limit, I just have a gloss roof. And I don't want to do that again. So we're here. And as much as I hate acacia wood and don't like the color of the grass in the savanna biome, that is why we made the savanna biome the field. And I'm most likely going to replace the grass around the skeleton spawner with moss. I think it's going to look better. That is the plan. I also have to figure out what it is that I'm building at the skeleton spawner, because I know, like, we've got a tower where the skeletons go up and come down. But that's not enough. You know? We need like a proper building. And I just don't know what I want it to be. I also have 2 more shovels here. This is where I'm keeping all my shovels because not only do I need tons of sand for draining an ocean monument, I also need a lot of sand for gloss. For every build. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, 17 seconds of terraform? Hell yeah. It's so good. I felt like terraform always wore off far too quick. Oh, there it goes. Let me just let me just finish over here. And then we'll go back around collecting all of this sand. Okay, maybe we're not gonna finish over here. This is going on quite a lot longer than I thought. Ah, no, we can. It's split up here. I also finished Shilonen today. Not leveling her artifacts, but I finished her talents. Which means it only took me 2 days to get her perfect. Which I'm very, very happy about. Like, her artifacts are not leveled whatsoever. In, like, 3 cases. But she's already over target for her defense. Like, she wants between 200 and... No. She wants between 2,500 and 3,000. And I have her sitting at 26,000 when I use her on the energy recharge sands. And 3,100 on her defense sands. So she's pretty sly right now. And she's definitely been making Arlecchino hit higher numbers. Also, Nilou hit higher numbers with her. Very impressed. I haven't tried her with Navia or Shilonen yet. Or, Ryo. But my Shadowheart team should hopefully no longer be Shadowheart. I have not yet tried her with Ryo. That is next on my list, though. Is for the Navia Shilonen and Ryo Shilonen team. But she will most likely be sticking on Arlecchino's team. Because Arlecchino is still my best built DPS beyond Nilou. I'm so glad that I pulled her. And I'm so sad that I can't pull her C2 now. But I do still want to attempt to pull Columbina. So I must wait. It's very unfortunate. I'm very sad about it. But she's still good at C0. And then hopefully when she reruns, I can pull her C2 R1. So I love the way that her sword looks. I love it so much. But I can officially say, in terms of my list of things that I wanted this patch cycle, I didn't pull Zhongli, but that's okay. That's okay, because Zhongli's an Archon, so he'll come back. I pulled C0 Shilonen. I pulled Arlecchino R1 C1. So maybe on a rerun we get Durin. Maybe. But I do still really want Allison Nicole. And I kind of want Allison Nicole more than I want Durin, but I also do want Durin. Like, that's my dragon boy. You know? So far, I pushed one back. I said no, I will wait until rerun for Durin. But also Zhongli. But that was kind of because Zhongli I skipped because I pulled Arlecchino. I tossed it up between myself over everything, quite literally. And I was just like, I could pull Zhongli, but then I would have to build Zhongli. Whereas if I pulled Arlecchino C1, she would get better. And I wouldn't have to build a new character when I already have Nomura. No books. So it was a toss-up, and then I was like, no, because I already know I want, like, 2, maybe 3 new characters. Like, if I don't get Columbina, I'll be okay. Because I don't need her. I have Nilou. She's amazing. I don't need her. I want her. But different level. Whereas, like, I know I need Alice and I need Nicole. Because those two... Nicole is very me. From what we've seen of her so far. So I just simply must pull her. Eventually. But I also kind of just want to build up the other characters that I have because I didn't. I built Arlecchino and I built people for Arlecchino's team, and then I kind of just stopped. Like, Ryo is okay, but he's not good. In terms of what he could be doing, his artifacts are trash. So I want to go back around. I want to fix Ryo. I want to fix my Navia. So many things I want to do. Then just like, I need a break from pulling new characters. And building new characters. And I knew that I needed to get a Shallonen on a rerun because she was just going to be, one, really fun because I really liked playing her and I wanted to get her on her first rerun. So I didn't start playing until after she released. But then Navia was coming and I wanted Navia more. So I didn't pull her. And then I could have pulled her. But I was saving. I was saving for Nilou. I was saving for Nahida. I full saved for Nilou. Like, I already had Nilou. There's, I think, one artifact I've changed, and I've reshaped one. Maybe two. But other than that, Girly Pop is still brand spanking new. And everything that I got for her is stuff that I had already preformed. She was perfect from the day I met her. I'm like, I kind of don't want to be pulling that much for new people at the moment so that I can just build everyone else to a place that I'm happy with them. Because at the moment I'm not. So at the moment I'm focusing on Xilonen. Then I'm going to work on Xingqiu and Zhongling. Zhongling I need to get to level 80. She's still at level 70. I haven't ascended her. I'm gonna wait for her level 90 because she doesn't need it as much as Benny did. But I will eventually get her level 90. I'm also building Layla. But Layla will be going to level 90. Straight up. I love her. My whole Arlecchino team will be at level 90. And then after that's done, I can work on getting everybody else usable. But But at the moment, I am stuck farming Deepwood and Gilded Dreams because I'm trying to build my Kale. And that's kind of like, if I get her a good Deepwood or Gilded set, or both, that means I've got a good set for Alhaitham or Tighnari. And a lot of people use Deepwood or Gilded. So it's just more useful for me. Be going around farming that, because then if I don't need any of this stuff, it's a scam box and I can scam box it into something else. I've got some really good pieces from scam boxing recently. So that's what I've been up to for Genshin. It's just, well, at the moment actually I'm farming Mora and XP books. And I did take a break to farm for all of Shalonen's materials. But now we're back in artifact grind, which means I am not leaving Deepwood or Gilded until Kale is a good DPS / sub DPS. I know she's usually a sub DPS, but like, I want her to deal the final blow in at least one fight. I just have to figure out what team I'm gonna do for her. You know, I think we might have enough sand. But at the same time, I don't want to say that and then we don't have enough sand. So, but 23 pouches seems like a good place to go find out if we have enough. But also heal up our pickaxe and our shovel. Probably these two as well. Oh. Here we go. It just seems like a good place to hit pause. Here we are. I don't want this one though. AFK chamber for Guardian Farm. I want this one. It's a lot closer to where I need to be. Can't see it from here, but if I do this, there it is. There's my little ocean monument. Well, technically not my ocean monument. It's Luis's, but I work on it. As you can see, this one is a lot faster than my one. I'll get there eventually. I just needed a small one to start out. Because I don't really need the gunpowder. Like, I can just straight up fly. It's made building so much easier. Just being able to fly. What else do I need a basement for? Oh, I can't see anything. Right. I'm trying to think. Like, I have so much space left to fill out. Hold. I know what to do. Okay. Villager. Oh, they're energy cramming. Hold on. Almost. There we go. And then our shovel. Okay, so villager. Professions. All right. So there's a lot to work through here. There's a lot to work through here. Let me grab a notebook. There we go. This is why I keep my notebook in my footstool. So I always have it close by. I opened the first page and it's just Shalonen's Ascension and Talent Materials from April. That's crazy. All the way back in April? Wow. Okay. So, villager professions. We have the armorer, The butcher. Photographer. Cleric. Farmer. Fisherman. Fletcher. Leather worker. Librarian. A mason. Shepherd. Toolsmith. And weaponsmith. So that goes to say good night, Cece. That goes to say we already have clerics, farmers, and librarians. So we need 10 more villager rooms in the basement. And I think I may add a few more farmers. Probably a couple more librarians too. Probably. Okay. Whee! Where do we leave off? We left off over here. Perfect. There's quite a bit of room left in the basement, so I think we should be fine for space. If we only need 10 more villager rooms, then we definitely have space. I need a basement for ocean blocks still. I think I haven't planned out the end basement yet either, but we haven't gone to the end yet. I am hoping that that is happening soon. Because personally, I need end blocks. And I also need shulker boxes. Like crazy. It's kind of bad. I'm considering there might be a long stream once we have access to the end, because I might be out here getting like 6, maybe more, 8 or 10 stacks of shulker shells before we leave the end for the first time. So there might be a lot. There might be a lot happening that first time. I didn't think I picked that up. No, I didn't pick that up. Where did it go? Oh, there. Okay. I got nervous. But there is a highly likely chance that we will be doing a very long stream once we get access to the end, so that I can have all of the shulker boxes that I need for that specific moment. And I say that specific moment intentionally because I know that I will need a lot more. I like putting all the blocks I need for a build into shulker boxes. And the castle build, well, it's gonna be big. And like, I'm tiny. I also want to be smaller, but nobody who has access to make me smaller has been online recently. I want to be like 2-3 pixels smaller, kind of. Maybe 4, maybe 6. I just want to be a little bit smaller. I feel a little too tall. But it may or may not use 600 plus stacks of stone. And so all of that will need to go in a shulker box. Because I'm not moving 600 stacks of stone elsewhere. My plan is pretty much build the build in creative. Get everything figured out. How I want to do it, where I want to do it. Where I want to do it is kind of a later problem, though. I don't need to find that out yet. I don't need to find that out yet. I just need to get the general gist of how the build is going to look. And I need to get the terrain idea down also, because at the moment I have no idea about the terrain. And then my plan is to look at what I've got, build up the terrain that I will need via a schematic purely of the terrain. Then build up the castle. And in doing that, I will use the schematic of the castle that I am building in creative, which has different blocks for some instances. Like, there's a lot of changing of colors happening. And so we're gonna do that. Change the colors, make it cutesy. And I'm going to use my schematic to then piece together shulker boxes with all of the blocks that I need in somewhat order. I'm thinking I'm going to split up the build quite a bit. And then instead of doing like, I would still do layer by layer, but I'll split the schematic so that it's, here's the towers, or like the base plus something, so that I can get everything lined up. And so that it's not too overwhelming, because it is quite overwhelming at the moment, trying to figure out all of the placement, adding in the extra blocks that the schematic is missing, changing blocks because I don't like the way that they look, making things fit the vibe I'm going for. So it's still going to be a little while before I get that done. But I am very thankful to everyone who is on this server, because they're all, like, the second I said I needed 600 plus stacks of stone, everyone was like, bet we got you, don't worry, and are offering me stone. Which I need to go find. Like, apparently there's some stone at the train station for me. I don't know where the train station is. I need to find the train station. But it'll be fine. We're gonna do great. I believe once I have location and terrain and everything else, it'll be great. It will be. You just gotta keep holding out hope. It'll do great. And then at some point, also, I need to go crazy farming. Because I've not been being a farmer. Which is like my whole shtick. I've been being silly instead. I don't call myself a builder. And a lot of people are like, but you are a builder. And I'm like, well, not really. Not really. I am an explorer. First and foremost. I explore this video game. Occasionally, I use schematics to make really silly builds. Or I build basements. And it is just one idea. One thing, and then you can just change the palette of it. It's so easy and simple and great. And then I drain ocean monuments and I make myself crazy. I'm going to be dreaming of sand tonight. Be that a good or a bad thing? I don't know. Wrong block. There we go. I have so many plans in my head. They will eventually come to fruition. Eventually. I am looking forward to when we get to Pulver Fugue in Honkai. I'm looking forward to finishing my Firefly team. It's gonna be super fun. I'm also very much looking forward to not having to stay up late to hear and watch the special program for Genshin. Because that is at like 3 p.m. for me, which is new, different, and amazing. I love not needing to stay up late. I've always been a homebody. I prefer staying in. Always have, always will. But recently I've just been like, I need to be in bed on time. In the past few days, I have not been in bed on time, and it has fucked me over. so bad. I'm just like, I have needs. And my needs are go to sleep on time. Does that ever happen? Not really. But at least I'm in bed on time. It's a lot easier on me. Like, even if I'm not sleeping, at least I'm in bed. And that is good enough for me. Even if I'm not asleep, as long as I'm in bed, we're good. So, needless to say, don't expect anything from me on New Year's. I will not be staying up late New Year's Eve. But maybe for non-Australians, I will be. Because that'll be like the middle of the day. So, it's tempting. I'm not sure yet. We're vibing. I will say though, my chair is on its way out. And it's bad. Like, it's kind of fully on its way out at the moment. Yesterday, I was moving it so that I could turn my PC off. Because I left my PC on AFK on the server to get eggs and nether wart and also finish smelting some things. It was bad. It was really bad. I almost broke my chair just moving it. I almost took the back clean off. Oh, interesting. I love when Australia lags. Anyways, needless to say, I'm probably gonna add a chair to my list of things. That I want / need. Because dealing with a broken chair is not on my bingo card. It's just not. I almost took the back off, which was a shock. But it still works fine for now. Like, I don't think I'm in danger yet. But it has been on its way out for a while now. So it's already been on my radar. Oh. It's already been on my radar that I might need to get a new chair. I'm kind of trying to hold off though. Like, I'm hoping it doesn't break before September. Like, if it breaks in September, that's fine. I just need it to wait until September. If it could. I'm like, hey, chair, can we schedule in when you're gonna break? Can we schedule your crash out? Like, pencil it in? Because I kind of need it to be this day at this time. It'll be fine. Totally. It'll be totally fine. Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. Mm. There we go. We're probably not going to be here for much longer. So I do have a little scheduled call. Very soon with someone very dear to me. So I will need to head out for that soon. But I still wanted to do a little something something. And we should be back. Hopefully in a few days. With longer streams. And I will also be attempting to get some longer streams out of the way early next year, like maybe late January. Because obviously there are some things happening late, early, mid-February, which are gonna affect quite a lot of things. which is gonna be interesting. And that's gonna take me out for a while, like a week or two, possibly more, which I don't like. I don't want to, but I have to have surgery next year. So there'll be healing and recovery from that, which won't be able to stream, obviously. But okay, I do have to go because I just got a text that they're almost ready. So I will see you all next time. Bye.